Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a viewer request for James Blunt, and the song is called No Bravery. I guess the album is called Back to Bedlam. I have learned that this song is about the Kosovo War, and that James was there with NATO peacekeepers, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit hard-hitting. We shall see, and also if it's about war and the title is No Bravery, I could get myself into trouble with my comments. We shall see. I'll try to hold back a little bit. I have some pretty strong opinions that are not popular with a number of people, so we'll see how it goes. I've done a few reactions to James Blunt, not too many yet, but I will put a link in the description to my playlist for him if you want to check out all of the reactions I've done so far. I'm sure I will be adding more. Also, I'll put a link to his channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. I really do encourage you to do that. At the very least, hit the subscribe button. I hope you'll hit it here on my channel too. It helps the channel a lot. Sometimes people skip it, think it doesn't matter, but it does make a big difference. So thank you to those who have subscribed and liked videos, shared videos, commented. I read all of your original messages and I answer as many as I can. Be aware that if you send a message on a message, I don't get notified, so there's a good chance I won't see it. Also in the description there is a way to bump up your request, get it much quicker than on the regular list. Just use one of the donation methods. Let me know what you want me to react to, of course, and if you have a shout out name you prefer, you can let me know that too, and you will get your reaction very quickly indeed. Sometimes sending a link can help, especially if there are several videos by the same artist doing the same song. That way I'll get the exact one that you want. All right, let's have a listen to James Blunt, No Bravery. Love the piano intro.
There are children standing here, arms outstretched into the sky, tears drying on their face. He has been here. Brothers lie in shallow graves, fathers lost without a trace, a nation blind to their disgrace since he's been here. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore.
Yeah. All right. First of all, every time I first hear James's voice again, I'm always surprised, and I don't know why, because I've heard it enough times that you'd think I'd be used to it by now. But every time I hear it, such a different, such a unique vocal that he has, and I really do like it. It's a good surprise every time. Uh, yeah, and like I say, I love the piano coming in there as well. Yeah, bravery. What is bravery? I mean, it can be defined in different ways, and heroism as well can be defined in many ways. And I know that some of the veterans from past wars, I mean, World War One, World War Two, Vietnam, other wars, did not feel like heroes at all. and I think there's a huge uh, misconception that you can be for peace and yet not be against the soldiers. We can still respect them and admire what they do and try to do, and still not want war. War is horrible, and yeah. Anyway, I'll try not to get myself into too much trouble, but I really love what he's doing here. The topic is very sad though. And we keep doing it. We do not learn from history, apparently.
There are children standing here, arms outstretched into the sky, tears drying on their face. He has been here. Brothers lie in shallow graves, fathers lost without a trace, a nation blind to their disgrace since he's been here. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore. There's sadness. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore. There's sadness. only sadness. Houses burnt beyond repair, the smell of death is in the air. A woman weeping in despair says he has been here. Trails are lighting up the sky, it's another family's turn to die. A child afraid to even cry out says he has been here. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness. And I see no bravery, no bravery
Piano is
in
awesome.
your eyes anymore, only sadness. There are children standing here, arms outstretched into the sky, but no one asks the question why he has been here. All men need to accept their fate, wives and daughters cut and raped. A generation drenched in hate says he has been here. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore.
The instrumentation is fantastic.
And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness. And I see no bravery, no bravery in your eyes anymore, only sadness, only sadness.
Wow. Really, really well done. We're at the end. Yeah. Excellent. Sad, but excellent. Sad because we still have wars happening right now as I record this, and it just keeps on going and going. And I have heard from some people, some who've had some fairly heated arguments with me, uh, you can't stop it. And in fact, just south of where I am, there's this sort of renewed belief that this is what you need, this is what you have to do. We're animals, and it's normal, it's natural, and that's why we need a Department of War instead of a Department of Defense. And it's like, I'm sorry, I disagree with you on that. I think that we can work toward doing better. Can we ever completely stop? I don't know, but I don't think we should just give up and say, hey, we're animals, that's all we can do. We are animals, but that doesn't mean we can't do better. We've already done better. We've shown we can do better in some ways, and I think we can keep working toward that. And I don't think there's any glory in war, and I don't think there's any real heroism, and yet I still respect the soldiers and people. I have ancestors who fought in the wars, and you know, you love them, you respect them, and I didn't really know them. I know them from only what's left because I didn't know them when they were alive, unfortunately. But I've heard, I've heard soldiers talk, and from the past, older ones, and many of them don't want to talk about it at all, or they certainly don't feel like heroes. And people say, "Oh well, they're so humble, they're so humble," and it could be partly that, but I think also a lot of it is it's not so heroic. Your fellow man is being killed on your side and also on the other side. It's just not a war is just such a disastrous thing for everybody involved. And Yeah, no bravery. I think it just ends up hurting all of us in the long run. And for those of you who say, "Well, would you like to be taken over by the Nazis?" Start thinking a little deeper. Start thinking a little bit more. I'm not suggesting that we just lie back and let people walk on us either, but I still think we can work toward much more peaceful solutions and situations. And I won't get into it further than that because I've probably already got myself into some trouble with some viewers. But I thought James did an amazing job here. You kind of want to smile at some points because his vocal is so amazing. The instrumentation is fantastic, and on the other hand, it's such a sad and ongoing topic where the children are being abused and their families are being killed. Them too. Women are being tortured and raped and abused in multiple ways, and but the men too. I mean, in many cases, they're young men sent to the front that get slaughtered by one another on each side, all sides, however you want to look at it. It's not a happy situation. So, but I think James did an excellent job on the song, as he always does. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. You can let me know in the comments what you think of this song or what you think of James Blunt or anyone else for that matter. Let me know what else you'd like me to react to. I'll put it on the regular list. If you want it quick, check in the description for a way to bump it up. Also, a link down there to my playlist for James Blunt, and also a link to his channel so you can go there and support him. There you go. All your homework for today. Anyways, it is Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun, keep the peace. Until next time, bye bye for now.